Welcome back. Another episode. Nate and Spencer and Nate, Uncontested Podcast. I was at the gym earlier, and this is one thing that I told you before that I really wanted to talk about just real quick that just, it irks me a little bit. And it's not even a big deal. Like, I shouldn't care, but I do. Bro, if you're on the treadmill, because like I'll do cardio. Treadmill. At the end of your workout whenever you do it. If you're doing it on an incline, right, and you're walking on it, and you're holding on to the bars while you're on the incline, you're eliminating the entire purpose of being on the incline. If you're just holding on, like think about that. If you're walking, right, and you're just holding on to something for support, you're not walking on an incline, bro.
That does make sense.
You're just defeating the purpose of it.
Yeah.
Like the whole point is to...
Yeah.
What are you doing? And it's annoying because I saw somebody next to me, and you know, I'm not one to judge, man. We all start where we start. We all look different. Everybody has different sizes, shapes, all that. But this person was obviously not really in the best shape, but they weren't like really big. They were just kind of flabby. And it's like, bro, what, like, brother, take your hands off, and that's how you're going to progress. Like, I don't understand why you're holding on to the bars. Like, I'm trying to think of what, an equivalent of what that would be. That would be like, I don't even know. It's essentially somebody making something harder but making it easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just really trying to think of something I can compare that to. And I can't right now, and maybe I can later. But I just wanted to say that because they were next to me for about 20 minutes the whole time I was doing it. I swear to you, once or twice, I was so tempted to look over and be like, hey, bro, you know you're defeating the entire purpose of what you're doing right now by doing that. And not even to be a dickhead, just to help him out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? But yeah, I just want to say that. Nobody cares about that at all, but I do. So,
well,
I can say what I want.
Exactly. Sometimes you just got to say what's on your mind, and clearly that was...
Oh, it's so annoying.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah.
I don't feel
a lot better now that I said that. I can breathe.
I'm so glad to hear that. Now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might be wondering, you're probably not, but you might be wondering, hey, Nate, why are you wearing a U.S. mail hoodie? I don't even know if you can see it, but I am.
Many relatives that work for the U.S. Postal Service.
I have, not that I know of, but this is actually a hoodie from
it's a pretty cool hoodie,
Teton Gravity Research, which is like some kind of like sports media company.
Did you get that from work?
No. Oh. My good friend Anna sent it to me because she lives in Wyoming, and that's where the...
Shout out Anna, Wyoming, where we got cows and flat land.
Hey, they got mountains.
And mountains and cows and flat land. Because
this Teton Gravity Research, so Teton is actually... I don't know if it's a place, but I know there are mountains there called the Grand Tetons.
Yeah, I actually did know that.
That's... Good for you, bro.
Thanks.
That's one of those like random things that you don't know why you know, but you
I wouldn't have known it unless you said it though, because it jogged a memory.
But I just I wanted to bring that up real quick because do you know? I just wanted to see if you knew, since you clearly know so much about the Grand Tetons. Do you know what Teton means?
I feel like it's like, is it like a Native American reference?
No.
No.
It's French, I believe.
I took French for 5 years and I don't know what Teton means.
Well, honestly, that makes sense because so I don't remember the exact story, but basically it's something along the lines of these Frenchmen.
The Mountains of Death.
No.
Okay.
These Frenchmen came across these mountains, and there's like 2 or 3 of them, I think, that like are the, I don't know what qualifies as the Tetons. But they decided to call them the Grand Tetons, which in French translates to big nipple or big breast.
Jeez.
So
brothers were starving.
So these are the titty mountains.
Hadn't seen anybody for like 4 or 5 months, and they were starving. I said, "Oh my god, look at that mountain."
So I got the titty mountain shirt on today.
Bro, it's
partnered
crazy.
With U.S. Mail.
It's crazy to think about like colonizers like way back when, and just like founding like a new land and like the Americas, like and all that type of stuff. And it's just like we have such a I would say overall, maybe it's different now that we're older, but like back then we're like, oh wow, that's so cool. Like they found this. They were terrible people.
Yeah.
They would just colonize and kill everybody. It's like, imagine me walking into your home and saying, this is mine now, and I kill your entire family.
Yeah, that would be
and I make
crazy.
You watch, and then I burn everything to the ground. Like, that's essentially what they would do, bro.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like, Christopher Columbus, terrible person.
Yeah.
Not good.
Not a good guy
Everybody
at all.
thinks he's good. It's like, we're like, in what year was it? 1462, 92? 92, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. They probably do stop singing that now in school, I hope. But.
They probably don't, but
yeah,
he's
a bad person. All those people, terrible people.
Yeah, I mean,
terrible. They get all their money from the Queen and King of France and England and all that stuff, and then just kill everybody.
Yeah, they were not the highest of morals.
Well, to them, they thought they were doing great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like looking back, definitely not. That's like half the reason that they still technically call it Columbus Day, but now it's also Indigenous Peoples Day because they were like, oh, damn. Dude's kind of messed up.
Yeah, it should be Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah. I don't know is it still also called Columbus Day or did they switch it completely? I don't know.
No idea.
Regardless, song of the week, talk to me. What you been listening to?
I just picked up this song. Maybe it was today or yesterday. It's another like house. I wouldn't say EDM. It's
that is
definitely
a
just
name.
like a house. I know. Duty Free Toblerone by Louis Milne. Milne. I don't know.
Duty Free Toblerone.
Yeah, I don't understand that name at all. But
I mean,
it's
I know.
a banger.
I know Toblerones are a type of candy.
Yeah, I know that. But
that's all I know.
I don't think. I mean, maybe it is. Honestly, it probably is. They probably went to some different country or whatever, went to a duty-free store in the airport and picked up a Toblerone bar.
A duty-free store?
Yeah, duty-free.
That's a thing?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
In the airports, yeah. And I don't think it's just when you go to a different country or whatever, but it's literally called duty-free. And it's just...
I think we're cracking the code.
Right, yeah. I just thought of it now.
No, that's gotta be like
mm-hmm.
He probably just had a beat in his head while he was in the airport, and maybe he just went to the duty free and got a Toblerone.
It makes the most sense, especially for house music and stuff like that, because it's like
just the most random shit possible.
Yeah, it's not like you're really thinking of like saying lyrics or something. You're just like making a funky beat and then.
I think we did it.
I think duty. I don't know if by duty free it's like cheaper. I think actually duty free means there's no tax on it. I believe that's what it means. I think so. But
is there actually no tax on it?
I can look it up.
No, it's not that important.
Yeah, okay. But I think that's what this is referring to, based on my prior knowledge of airports and Toblerone bars. So
cool.
I hope it was good. Hope it tasted good.
What?
I hope the bar tasted good.
Have you never had a Toblerone?
I think so.
I don't know if I have.
I definitely have, but not the full bar. Definitely not, but a bite of it.
Those like big ass ones. You ever seen those? Like the big ass like Toblerones?
I don't know why they're so extra with that. Because then you open up the entire thing. You're like, all right, now what do I do with it? I'm not going to eat the whole thing. Now I have to put it in like a Ziploc bag, and now it's just it's a thing. It's not even a bar anymore. It's
just looks like a big turd in a bag.
Yeah, and you probably forget about it too. And it's just like, yeah.
Probably. My song of the week is Bank Account by Baby Keem and Lil Uzi.
That's a good one.
I don't know, bro. It's just catchy. I say that a lot, but like, I don't know. I just really like catchy music. And when, in this song, when Lil Uzi just goes, do, like every other bar, I don't know why, but that shit just gives me vibe in my head.
Such a child.
Huh?
He's such a child.
Bro,
he's funny. I like Lil Uzi a lot.
Getting away from this song, I mean, he's my favorite artist, so like I could talk about Lil Uzi all day, but like I know he's like one of the biggest artists in the world, especially in the genre of rap. Like he's very mainstream at this point. Like it's not
He'd probably refer to himself as a rock star.
He's not slept on, but that's actually where I was going with this, bro. He's so versatile, and like I don't think people give him enough credit. Like he's well known, but I don't think people give him enough credit for like he can really do a lot of different shit. Like he can make a regular rap song. He did that Just Wanna Rock Jersey Club song, and then recently on TikTok, I don't know, I feel like I've heard it before. I don't know if it's an old snippet or if it's just resurfacing or if it's a new snippet, but there was like a snippet of Lil Uzi doing a rock song, like a full-blown rock song, And bro, it sounded
He
like
looks like a rock star.
it
with all his
sounded really
piercings and
good.
stuff. Really?
like it sounded like it just sounded really solid. Like, My Chemical Romance.
Mm-hmm.
All the whole comment section just kept saying My Chemical Uzi, My Chemical Uzi.
How tall is Uzi?
5'2"
on a good day. 5'3".
I mean, he said stand on my money, or he said in reality I'm 5'4", stand on my money. Now I'm 6'6". So if I had to guess, I'd say he's probably 5'4".
I'd say he's probably sizing about an inch or two.
I don't know.
Probably not. When you're that short, no, actually, when you're that short, you're sizing your height.
Let's hit
However,
the internet.
I don't think he'd have any reason to, because anyone's like, "Oh, you're short." He's like, "Yeah, I'm a millionaire." Cool.
Yeah, I mean, he can be small, but he is, dude. He's a little guy. Like
all rappers are tiny. Not all. Of
when
them.
you
That's
see,
cap, but
but when you see fucking Lil Uzi next to normal sized people, you're like, damn, he's a little.
Put him
fella.
next to 2 Chainz.
It says he's 5'4".
Okay, yeah.
So
he was accurate with his song.
yeah, at least. Do you think if he stands on his money, he's actually 6'6"? Do you think he did the calculations?
He's probably a lot taller than 6'6".
Yeah, I mean, it depends. I'm sure he probably is, but like,
he's definitely. I mean, if
the
you
height,
want
the
if
height
you put
really
all his stuff in
depends.
ones,
Exactly,
if
the
you
height
put all his
depends
stuff
on
in
what kind of
ones,
bills you're using.
Yeah.
Like, he could use all hundreds and be, a certain height.
But
and
it's
then
like,
use
also
all
think about it,
ones.
if he put all of his assets into money, and even if you put him in hundreds, he's gonna be taller than 6'6".
He's up there.
Yeah,
but
because that's like if you monetize every single thing you're doing, which some like investments, sponsorships, the money you make from tours, features, all that stuff.
yeah,
he's taller than 6'6".
bro. Random side note, because I was talking about my hoodie and stuff, and then I was just thinking about it. This has to be the coziest looking episode we've done yet.
Yeah, I'm really comfortable.
You're over there in sweatpants, fuzzy hoodie,
Yeah.
UGG boots on.
Shout out Young LA, sponsor me. That'd be cool. But
I got the hoodie, the Reebok sweats, fucking
it's getting cold out, bro.
UGG slippers. We're really repping UGG. UGG sponsor us. Come on.
It's getting cold out.
Fuzzy socks too, bro. Keeping my toesies warm.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for Thanksgiving, man.
I can't wait to eat an ungodly amount of food.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving treat?
That's tough. That is really tough.
Or just like the one thing like is your go-to, like I'm gonna have a lot of this.
I mean, honestly, first off, let's get this out the way. Stop y'all shit on turkey too much.
People shit on turkey?
Yeah, bro. A lot of people are like not like a lot of people
ham
don't
or
fuck
something,
with turkey.
they say
Yeah,
ham.
like they're like, oh,
That's
like I don't
Easter, bro. Or
Bro.
Christmas.
Fucking turkey is good. And if you say turkey is like super dry, guess what? That just means your family don't know how to cook turkey.
Yeah.
Cause it's drier than like a steak. But like,
I mean, you can make turkey super moist.
If you're saying turkey is dry,
moist.
then it's because your
just haven't
mom,
had
your
good
dad,
turkey.
you, whoever's making that shit doesn't know how to make that shit. Because my dad be chefing that bitch up and it goes hard.
I really want a fried turkey, but my family's not going to do that, unfortunately. My mom would be way too scared of that, and my dad just wouldn't care.
I wasn't there, but my dad has told the story that they did a fried turkey. I think they've done it a couple of times.
I'd love a fried turkey.
They did it one time. They were at a football game on Thanksgiving, and they fried a turkey in a trash can in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Pretty
fire.
Pretty legendary stuff right there, can't lie.
Yeah.
But favorite, I don't know. I'm a big stuffing guy, bro. Stuffing,
I've never
dressing,
been on the stuffing
whatever.
wave. However, I've never really given it a chance. I don't even know if I've had stuffing before.
You're missing out. I love stuffing. And here's the thing. So in my family, every Thanksgiving we get 2 types of stuffing. So we get the normal, regular.
What is the regular?
Standard stuff. I mean, it's just like breadcrumbs and I don't.
Ain't there like sausage?
Well, see, that's the thing. There can be, and that's what my mom does. So we have like regular. We have like regular stuffing, and then my mom does a sausage stuffing.
Yeah,
and I get a little bit of both.
Yeah, put some gravy on it or something.
I'll get you a little plate of my mom's sausage stuffing,
like
so you can try it.
I'll give you some of my mom's mac and cheese. Oh man,
I do love me some mac and cheese.
Dude, this stuff.
We could just trade plates.
Oh man, and I know like there's that thing where it's like, well, not necessarily, but different cultures you're gonna associate different foods. You know where I'm going with this. It's really good.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, bro. And she bakes it too.
Oh, baked mac and cheese is the best.
She gets it from it's called like Beecher's mac and cheese. Oh, I'm having so much of that, dude.
Bro.
It's so good. Makes it a little spicy. Put some Cajun
See, here's another one that I really enjoy. But my family doesn't make it because we are very Caucasian, as I've stated many times. Collard greens. Collard greens.
Y'all make collard greens?
No, we don't. But
You like collard greens?
I love collard greens.
Eat them with some hot sauce?
I've never done that.
Texas
actually.
Pete hot sauce.
I've never put hot sauce on my collard
I'm acting
greens.
like I have collard greens all the time. I don't, but I mean I've had them before and
Nah, like
they're okay. I'm not gonna cap. They're not my favorite thing, but good collard. I've never had collard greens from like a real like soul food restaurant or anything like that. I've really only had them a handful of times, but you know.
Nah, I don't get it on Thanksgiving, but I know that's a very popular thing that people have on Thanksgiving is collard greens.
Have a little bit of ham.
And I do enjoy me some collard greens. When I
Nice.
There's a couple restaurants in Richmond, like Southern style restaurants, like soul food.
Does Lady Nolan's have it?
I don't think.
Well, that's
Lady
like
Nolan's
a brunch
has.
place too. So
Well, they have lunch and dinner too.
oh man, we should go for lunch and dinner sometime.
But I don't know if I think they closed down.
No way.
I think they did. Hold on.
Bro,
I remember seeing something
probably
about it.
because of me.
I remember seeing something about Lady Nolan shutting down, and I was sick.
So many fun memories of that place. Well, two times.
Permanently closed.
Oh, dude.
Permanently closed.
That hurts my heart. We had some good memories there.
Bro.
Oh, that sucks.
First, this article, it was more than just the food. Yeah, there's a couple memories in there that are more than
sucks.
The food was good, though, bro.
You better give me some. Give me some.
Nah, bro. Fucking,
damn.
But yeah. But nah, there's a couple places in Richmond.
I get it. I mean, I feel like places in Richmond also because it's so like, you know, got a lot of space and like, you know what I mean? If people don't come in, they don't come in. But that place and then Mojo's was another good place.
R.I.P. to both of them, bro. Those are two of my favorite restaurants in Richmond, and they're
crazy
both
how
gone.
good food places. I don't know what it is. That's what it is. But
yeah,
that sucks.
Yeah, it's
that's a crazy weekly wisdom. We're not going to talk about that right now, but
it's a good one though. We'll get into it.
I also like that.
So here's something. You know, we're already like 20 minutes in or whatever, but I want to actually, we're like 20 minutes in, but I want to start. We're starting 20 minutes in. Look at us go.
Nice.
Have you seen the trend on TikTok of two people trying to say the same word at the same time? Can we do that?
Sure.
You know how it works, right? Like,
isn't it like you think of like a category?
No, you both start with a word.
Oh, okay, then you work
and then you
towards
try
it.
to like think of like where there would be a connect until you get there.
All right.
And so I feel like a lot of people are really good at this.
Yeah, I gotta think of something.
I feel like a lot of people are really good at this, and like you and I are gonna struggle. Like we're just gonna dance around the word for the longest time.
I feel like are you just gonna kind of think of like a certain, or we just get there?
No, so
like you don't have like a certain word in your head you're trying to get to. You just both are just
no.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, but like,
yeah.
So like you start with a word, and like let's say like you say a word. And I say another word. We try and both think of something that connects those two as best we can.
Yeah.
Until like we close the gap.
All right.
3. Hold on. I got to think of a word. All right. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Heroin.
Okay.
You said pie?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know. That's very two different things.
Yeah, those are wow. Okay, we're not off to a good start.
Let's just start spitting. Let's just start spitting.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Drugs. 3, 2, 1. Coke. Oh, that would have been good.
All
right.
Wait.
I'm ready.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Crime.
I thought we were sticking with drugs. All right.
I'm just gonna keep going. 3, 2, 1. Prison.
No!
God!
That was so close. That was so close.
God!
All right. Let's lock in here.
Three,
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Police.
Penitentiary. Okay.
Okay. All right. Wait. Lock in.
Hold on, man.
Lock in.
I'm tired. That's not going to be it, but let's go. 3, 2, 1. Shank.
We are bad at this.
3, 2, 1. Solitary confinement. 3, 2,
3, 2, 1. Life.
I was gonna say sentence.
All right, so we'll go with life and sentence.
Okay. 3.
Wait. I'm trying to get in your brain here.
Get in my brain. Life sentence. Get in my brain. Get in
3,
there. 2, 1. Judge.
25.
Judge 25. 3, 2, 1.
Parole.
Jury. 3.
We suck
Keep
at
going.
this.
I said jury. Said parole.
Wait. All right.
3, 2, 1. Court.
Didn't you already say court? No, you didn't.
Yeah. All right. Let's start from scratch now.
All right.
We'll give this like one more go through a little bit, and then we'll see. We got to get there.
So wait, we're starting over, or we're?
No, let's just keep going. I guess.
Wait. So I said
court
verdict.
I might just take it. I'm just gonna take
I got
it
this.
in a different. I'm just gonna.
I got this. 3, 2,
1.
1.
McDonald's. I'm just getting out of there. I don't like that place. I'm getting out.
I thought we were trying to get there, and then we were gonna start over. I didn't know we were.
Yeah. All right. All right.
No,
all right. Rerun it. You're right. I did.
Because now we're on McDonald's
You're
and
right.
trial.
It's a whole new thing. You're right. We're going back. So I said court, trial. I think.
No, you said court. I said verdict. I said court, or I said verdict. You said court, and then I
yes, and then you said trial. So let's just go back. Court, verdict.
But now we can't say trial.
That's fine.
See, now I'm stuck. I thought we would get it by now. I didn't think it would be this bad. Court and trial.
That's
this
hard.
This is tough. This is really tough.
And you already said verdict too.
Okay. Court and trial. You ready?
Not really.
All right. Well, this is the last one. If we don't get it, we're starting over with new words.
Court and trial. 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 I don't know where to go with this, man. Wait, what's the okay, all right, whatever. 3, 2, 1, adjourned.
Damn.
That's good.
We're not good at this. All right.
We can go one more time and we both get it right now. Adjourn and defense.
I don't think we're gonna get it.
I think we might.
I don't think we are.
Just think about it. Adjourn and defense. Adjourn and defense. Adjourn and defense.
I can't think where you're trying to go with adjourn.
Go where you're trying to go with defense. It's easy. I'm in your brain. So where would you go after defense?
All right.
3, 2, 1. Prosecution. There we go. Is that cheating? Absolutely.
That
but
was
it's fine.
Way too long. All right, we
gotta get it naturally.
We gotta get it like in a decent amount of time.
Okay.
We could just be doing this for the whole episode if things go poorly.
You ready?
All right.
3, 2, 1. McDonald's. That's
I don't know where to go with that one.
Okay, but does it have to be the type of thing where it's like we find a commonality between the two, or can you just kind of just state stuff based on what like whatever you want to say? Like,
I mean, you could say whatever you want, but like you're trying to narrow the gap.
Yeah.
McDonald's and hockey. Damn. I mean, let's
just start spitting. Let's not even think about it. Let's just go.
All right.
Ready? And we're just gonna after each word, just 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, just rattle, because then I feel like that'll be easier to connect and just go.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Subway. 3, 2, 1. Fast food. 3, 2, 1.
Jimmy John's.
3, 2, 1. Jersey
Firehouse
Mike's. God. 3, 2, 1. Footlong.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
Okay. Just start saying words. 3, 2, 1. Turkey. 3, 2, 1. Chicken.
Mac and cheese.
3, 2, 1. Salad. 3, 2, 1. Fork. 3, 2, 1. Bread. That's rough.
All right. Spoon and bread. Lock in.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Napkin. 3, 2, 1. Fork.
That
you said fork?
Yeah, but that didn't feel right. It felt like,
I don't know. We both said it at the same time. We didn't have to.
I guess. All right, one more.
Okay.
One more. All right. We're gonna. This is the last one because I have a feeling this is just like not going well.
Yeah, probably not.
But all right. I'm gonna think of a word.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of a word that we can get somewhere with. I don't want to be super basic. I want to start off somewhere fun.
That's
but
what
like,
it is.
all right. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Gym.
Country.
3.
Gym and country.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
United.
What? All right. We're not doing this right because we're only supposed to be saying one word, right? Like I feel like
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, gym and country.
let's just start over.
Okay.
All right.
This has to be it. We've been
This has not been
going
as
out,
I didn't think it was gonna go
bro,
well.
but people have been on TikTok, bro. They could easily be doing it for like 30 minutes before and be like, all right, let's say these 5 words and then get there.
Yeah,
I
I mean, thing is, I thought we'd be bad at it. I didn't think we'd struggle this hard.
I mean, we still get there.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Television. 3, 2, 1.
Black.
Walter.
Oh, that's 3,
3,
2,
2,
1. Breaking
Jesse.
Bad. 3, 2, 1. Cocaine.
Flynn.
Why did I say cocaine? I was gonna say Walter White Jr.
See, now I'm just naming character. We're not good at this.
Let's just do one more. 3, 2, 1. Meth.
Yay.
Nice.
That was really bad. Sorry you had to listen to that. But
Well, I feel like it's all subjective because we did get there. We did technically get there, and we thought the same thing. So you take that how you want.
yeah, I mean, bottom line is we're stupid.
You got to kind of. The only way to get it though is you pretty much the only way to think of the same word, bro, is to either you both guess that you're gonna go off like my word or I'm gonna go off your word. You know what I mean?
Well, you're supposed to try and meet somewhere in the middle, but we were just so far apart every time that like it's like, where the fuck do you go from here?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I saw one that somebody the two people were doing it. One person said Camp Rock and the other person said opioid.
Oh, and then
Layup.
They said Demi
Layup.
Lovato. Yeah, that is a layup. That's nuts.
I was hoping,
But here's the thing. Oh, that was like their first word.
I can't remember.
Either way, yeah.
But like,
I mean, I see what you're saying. The 2 words connect to one thing as opposed to.
it was such a layup.
Yeah.
Whereas like we were just on 2 completely separate planes.
We almost got there. We got there a couple times.
But they weren't good.
I'm calling it a win.
What the fuck? What is that? Tell me about Tuvalu.
Tuvalu. So I saw something where this country Tuvalu, it's like a nation's island. It's in the South Pacific, so it's halfway between Hawaii and Australia. And it was a TikTok essentially where they said that Tuvalu is going to become the world's first digitized nation in the metaverse. And I was like, what does that mean, bro? Like, are they like cloning people and they're about to make, like, what is that? Essentially, Tuvalu in the next decade or so is supposed to be underwater. Like, it's just going to be underwater.
Oh.
So essentially I guess he's the mayor or the whatever there, the president mayor. I don't know, dude.
The guy.
That guy. They're going to digitize it to where on like the meta is essentially going to make it so where you can see all of Tuvalu digitally, and they're going to like scan it and make sure you like essentially you can see all of it. So when it is underwater, you'll have like you'll have a depiction of it. Like you'll still be able to see it digitally, essentially, because it'll all be gone. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't read much into it, but that's kind of.
Imagine trying to do that with like the United States. Like the United States is just way too fat.
I feel like it's like a Google Maps on like steroids.
Yeah, but like imagine trying to like accurately like however they do it, like scan, like you'd have to scan every like centimeter of the United States.
Well, they have like those Google bots or whatever that be doing that, but it's not. I know what you mean.
Like
it's
that, like
be a lot more.
Be crazy.
Yeah, that would be.
The U.S. is just way too fat, bro. Like sometimes I think people, including myself, just forget how massive the U.S. is.
Yeah.
Like,
think about how long it would take you to just get across one state, even like a small state like Maine or
like literally like traveling from here to the other side of the country is basically like if you could travel basically all the way across Europe.
Let me see real quick something.
Like, I don't know the exact calculations, but I know like if you traveled from like the East Coast to the West Coast, like you could basically get all the way across Europe.
Let me see something real quick.
Maybe even further. You might be able to make it all the way to fucking Russia.
I want to see how long it would take to get from here to California.
Take a long time. I know that.
It would take... Oh, man, why isn't it? I want directions, man. All right, I'll put in the capital. There, directions. It would take, by car... It's loading.
On this episode of Spencer Tries to Work Technology.
I would just like my phone to load. All right, well, you can keep talking. Okay, there we go. 2 days and 3 hours. By car. And that's also assuming like you're not stopping and anything like that.
What's the mileage? Does it say?
Yeah, it's like 2,822 miles.
Yeah.
And then to walking directions not available.
They said, nah, you're not doing that, bro.
By bike. All right, whatever. I digress.
They said you're not doing that.
Yeah, that's take a little minute.
Yeah, it would take you a long time.
Cross country trip would be fun.
Dude, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, could I? I would hate to drive. I wouldn't want to.
I don't like driving more than like a couple hours. You know that.
I drove 3 hours down to visit my buddy Hamden City, and that right there, it was 3.5, and that right there, I was like, dude, I hate this.
Yeah, imagine driving for basically 3 days straight.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even if you're stopping and taking breaks, like you still have to do that amount of driving.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like that's like 50 plus hours of driving.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I barely want to do 5 hours of driving.
Yeah, it's not fun at all.
Speaking of things that are not fun, I broke a kid's fingers.
Yeah, what is that, bro? You broke a kid's fingers?
I broke a kid's fingers.
Why?
I didn't mean to. And for the record, I don't think it's my fault. But I did technically break a kid's fingers, I think. 2.
Is that work?
No. So, when I was down at UVA for the Pitt UVA football game,
Jesus.
My dad, a group of his buddies came down, and one of his buddies brought his son. And
is it that son, the one that you were supposed to go to the Pittsburgh game?
Yeah, same kid.
Oh, dude.
Bro,
did he really get the flu, or
he actually has.
Okay, I thought maybe he was just scared because he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna break 2 more fingers now."
No, he has
Jesus.
the flu.
Oh my God.
we were
10,
bro. No, so here's the thing, bro.
Jesus.
So we were down there, and we were tailgating. What do you do at a tailgate? You throw football, whatever. And so it's me, this kid, and then there's another kid too. There's two children,
like his buddy or something.
Yeah, like 2 children. We're throwing football, and like, everybody else is like elderly. No offense, but they're elderly. And so like I was like, I'm just gonna throw football because nobody wanted to go to a football game with me, so I had to throw football with the little kids. And I didn't know it at this point in time, or I didn't nobody knew it. But like, so basically what happened is
Kid had soft hands.
We're throwing football, right? And this one kid, Bray, we were throwing a football.
His name's Bray.
His name's Braden, but
okay,
just call him Bray.
I've never heard that name ever.
Nah, just call him Bray. But
I wouldn't. But
that's what people call him. So
who?
Everybody, pretty much. Just call him Bray.
All right.
But so we were throwing football, and Bray just like walked off, and so I was like, okay. He's a pretty shy kid. Like, he's not like he used to be really, really shy. Now he's just like kind of shy. But he just kind of like walked off. So I was like, okay, he's probably done for now, whatever. So I kept throwing a football with the other kid. And he, I don't know the other kid that well, but like we was cool and we were homies by the end of the day. So we were throwing football, whatever. We stopped. my old ass needed a little break. Arm was getting a little tired. And then a little bit later, we started to go throw football again. And Bray walked off again after like a couple of minutes. I was like, I had never seen a kid like just like throw football for literally like 2 minutes and then dip. Like, you know, especially at that age, like they could just go forever. They got all the energy in the world. And so I just chalked it up to him like being shy, whatever. But then like I didn't think anything of it at the time, but like looking back, he was like looking at his hands a lot and like messing with his hands. And so I was like, what the hell's going on? And so when we left to go back home, they took him to like an urgent care or whatever because they were like, oh, like he's, you know, I guess he had a little bit of swelling or whatever.
He just like dislocated it?
No, they're broken. They're broken. And, and bro, he broke.
How are you throwing this football, dog?
I blame it on. I don't want to blame it on him. I blame it on his dad for not teaching him how to catch a football. No, because the other kid didn't break. The other kid didn't break his fingers. But actually, that's obviously jokes. I blame it on the fact that they didn't want to just like throw the football normally. They wanted to like, you know how like when we were young we played like jackpot and like everybody tries to catch the same ball. Yeah. Like we weren't doing that, but like I was throwing this football and they were both trying to catch every single one. So they were fighting over it. So like it's a lot easier to like mess up and like jam your finger or whatever because like there's multiple people trying to catch the football as opposed to if I just throw it to you, all you gotta do is catch it. Yeah. So I personally blame it on that. But yeah, we found out that he broke one finger on his left hand and one finger on his right hand. And
weak.
And he
I'm joking.
He had like a little.
No, I'm not.
He kind of broke like it was. I guess the one on one hand. I can't remember which was which. One of his fingers he had like a splint on. The other hand he had a full cast up to his elbow.
Oh man.
And I've never.
Sorry, Bray.
I have never seen somebody get a full arm cast for a broken finger ever. So I don't know what that's all about. I was an HPEX major. I'm sure there's a reason for it. But
Bray, if you're gonna become a football player, be a kicker.
They do make good money.
No.
But yeah, so I broke a 10, 11-year-old's fingers.
That's cool. It's pretty cool.
Didn't mean to. Still don't really think it was
don't know that.
anybody's.
You could be lying.
I don't think it was my fault. I don't really think it was anybody's fault. But
I think this is all a cover up, and really what you did was you were mad that you even had to throw the football with this kid. So you went over to him and said, "Hey, stop walking away after 2 minutes." And you grabbed his hands really hard, and you broke his fingers. That's what I think happened. I think all this is just a lie.
So you think I intentionally broke a kid's fingers?
I do.
I mean, maybe I did. You'll never know.
Guess not. Bray knows though. Just ask him.
Yeah, go find him. Ask how he broke his finger.
Live in Virginia.
All right. Now, what are you, the feds?
Maybe.
You just trying to get all the government information out here?
We got him. Oh, sorry, Bray. I've never broken a finger. I've never broken a bone.
I think here's the thing. And this is why, like,
I don't think I have.
I'm not saying that he or anybody in particular is like soft, but like I think I broke a finger when I was younger. I don't know for sure. I think I broke multiple fingers when I was younger, but I'm not sure. But like when we were younger, like especially like playing basketball and stuff, you just tape your finger to another finger and keep it moving. Yeah. Like if it's like bad, obviously, then like if you shatter your whole fucking finger, then obviously.
Well, I was just that guy. I just was able to dodge out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm pretty sure I broke a finger or two because I definitely have some fingers that are looking a little funny, and then I know for a fact I
kind of wish I broke a bone.
I know for a fact that I broke a thumb, even if it was a minor break, because my one thumb you can't really see that well, but like this one I can bend it back like this.
I wouldn't mind.
This one I cannot.
Wouldn't mind like breaking an arm. I feel like characters being in a sling or something. I just wish I would have had one of those. And then it would have been really satisfying to where I had like the hard cast on and then you take it off. Get
everybody to sign it.
And you see like a little Cheeto dust in there and all that. You got like a weird like piece of like gum that's been in there for a little bit. I don't know. I just wish I would have had.
I just thought you meant you wanted to have a cast so people could sign it. I didn't like.
That would have been cool too.
You just like the weird random
Let's go back
shit.
to the days where you had the yearbook and everybody signed that.
Have a good summer, bro. Hags,
bro.
or have a good night.
I wish I would have wrote that in my yearbook. Oh, dude, I'd write that.
Bro,
that's all I would write.
It's kind of sad, bro, because I mean, it's not sad, but like,
I'm so happy that our group has like those terms. I love those terms.
It's like, I mean, I have no idea where most of my yearbooks are at this point, but like, I look at like my elementary school yearbooks, people were signing that bitch out the ass. Middle school, not all that many people were signing it, mainly my close friends and a couple other people in my classes. And then like high school, like did people sign other people's high school yearbooks? No, was that a thing that people did? Because I don't have
maybe like teachers.
Maybe. But like
I don't even think I think I got a yearbook. I'm sure I did. But
like my yearbooks are just like they're just like a indicator of like my friendship circle just shrinking and shrinking. Yeah. And like I guess I said it as a sad thing, but like I don't really think it is because I'd rather have a small friend group anyway. Yeah. But like
I used to be sad about it. Now I'm not.
Bro, I had so many people signing my yearbook, just random people, all this shit. And then like by the time like whatever year was the last year I had people sign my yearbook, there's probably like 4 or 5 people that signed it in total. And again, why are we signing each other's yearbooks?
Just like a thing.
I know, but like most of the people that sign your yearbook, you're going to see them again anyway. Like, it'd be one thing if, like, you get people to sign it who are, like, moving away, never coming back. But, like, you'd have, like, Sarah in your 3rd block history class sign your yearbook. And then guess what? You got math with Sarah next year. Like, yeah. What are we signing yearbooks for? Like, are we, like...
That's a good point, bro. That's a good point. Again, I think it's just one of those things. It's just like a social construct.
Yeah, but like as I'm getting older and I'm thinking about it, like I've never thought about.
I mean, dude, there's a lot of things you could be like.
Doesn't really make sense.
There's a lot of things you could think of that went on in high school, middle school, elementary school, whatever, that don't make sense.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pretty much everything that happened in middle school didn't make sense because.
Yeah.
Bro, it's crazy how just like undeveloped your brain is in middle school.
In middle school, you're literally just doing things. You're literally in middle school. You're literally just a follower or a leader. That's it. That's all. That's literally the only thing that goes on in middle school. You either follow what somebody else does or you don't. That's it.
Yeah,
that's literally it.
And like it's just so
and
funny.
Most of the time, you're a follower. I was definitely a follower a lot of times.
None of that shit makes any sense either. Like I think back to like some of the games we made up or the shit that we would do. Yeah. Like I remember one time. Like, you know how when we were in middle school, like going to the ice house on Fridays was popular, right?
Yeah, it was lit.
Like, I remember one time, me, and this was, I want to say 7th grade. Maybe it was 6th. I don't know. But we were at the ice house. Me and a group of my friends were just doing parkour outside. Just like jumping over shit. And like, we thought it was sick.
You don't realize how good you have it back then, man. Things are so much simpler and easier.
But like, it also was like, why the fuck... Why were we doing that?
But it's just nice, bro, because back then you literally had no responsibility. Even high school, not a lot of responsibility. And then you just get over, like, once you're out of college, it's like, damn, now everything's actually real, and it's just a lot more stuff you gotta do, man. Back then, you can just do whatever you wanted.
Yeah, I actually, after Luke's scrimmage last night, I was talking to him about his game and stuff like that. And then I was just like kind of just like giving him I was giving him basketball advice, but then like it kind of like developed into like, you know, this is also applicable in real life. And I was like, bro, shit, like you're about to graduate high school this year, go to college, whatever you want to do.
Have fun, man.
Like
enjoy it.
Shit's about to get serious.
It just sucks though, bro, because it's so hard to really take that advice and like implement it until you're out.
Yeah, you know and that's what I said. I was like, I'm telling you now, like you're like shit's about to get real, but you're not even gonna fully realize it until you're done with college.
Real. Yeah, like until it becomes something that's real, you're not gonna be able to fully appreciate it.
Like I literally told him, I was like, bro, like I'm out of college, still looking for a job. Like things are not the most ideal in the world for me right now at all. But like I'm just trying to like take everything day by day and like make the best out of it because like. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Like, I don't know what I'm doing in life. I don't know what I'm doing with anything. It's okay.
And you know what's crazy?
23 years old.
You know what's crazy is right now we're in that. So you start out being like, okay, enjoy the time you have in high school, enjoy the time you have in college, and now we're like stuff gets real. People who are like 30 and 40 literally say in your 20s, you shouldn't have anything figured out. Yeah. Like where we're at now with us being like, you know, you're like, oh, like I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, whatever. People who are like 30 or 40 are like the biggest advice that they have that I hear. And people who are even older than that is slow down, Just appreciate what you have and just relax. And that's crazy to think about because you're like, how could I relax? Because I'm trying to like make money, figure stuff out, set myself up for the future. I think it all just whatever is meant to be just falls into place. And that's what a lot of people who are older have said, bro. Well, because I mean, let's be honest, dude. The amount of things that you really have control of, not a lot of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like you just gotta let things happen. And yeah, there's certain things you can do to make certain things fall into place, but it's like for the most part, and again, probably when we're 30 or 40, we're gonna be looking back and be like, yeah, I should have just relaxed. But everything is hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
You don't know till it's over.
Oh shit. I don't know, man. I try to remind myself that because like it's easy to say that until you're placed in a situation where like shit isn't falling into place.
Exactly. And then you're like all right, well, that's stupid advice.
Yeah, like for me right now, nothing is falling into place with like finding a job.
Yeah.
Like I've applied for countless jobs and most of them I just don't even hear back from. The ones I do hear back from, like I've heard back from jobs like that I found on LinkedIn, were listed, applied for it, and I hear back from them like, oh, we're not actively hiring. And I'm like, then take your fucking shit off LinkedIn. Yeah. Like respectfully. Well, that is
it does suck. But so you're like springtime is mainly when they like hire and stuff like that.
No, I mean I know. And like it's just annoying because I'm like, why is it on
then why am I applying?
Like why do you have an open application on LinkedIn if you're not hiring? Like you're gonna like I got a response from one company and they were like, oh yeah, like we're not actively hiring right now, but our next hiring window is gonna be the
like
end
March.
No, it was end of 2023, and I was like,
yeah, what is what a whole year, brother?
I was like, what? Like they were like, we'll contact you, like we'll put your name in our files and contact you. And I'm like,
that's their way of saying we're not hiring.
I'm like, brother, like even if you do contact me in 2023 December, if I don't have a job by then I'm probably dead.
Yeah.
Because like if I don't have a job by then like I'm gonna be homeless.
Yeah.
So I don't know, bro. It's like I do think that like it makes sense. Like people saying like, oh, like, you know, your 20s are your time to like figure shit out and like nobody really knows what's going on.
Like travel.
I also feel like it's so much easier to say that once you have that stability.
Yeah.
Like for like,
oh yeah.
Like right now, I don't have that stability because I don't have a job. I don't have like a solid stream of income. So it's like I'm like basically panicking, scrambling, trying to figure things out. Whereas like you got a job, like you're solid. So like you kind of have that ability to like, you know,
I 100%
figure shit
know what
out.
you mean. Yeah. And it's a lot easier in my position to be like, oh dude. And I 100% get that. And I can very much appreciate that too, because it's like, it's so much easier for me to sit here and be like, bro, don't worry about it. Like, you're going to figure it out. You'll be fine. Because I know I'm in a position right now to where I'm okay. And I 100% can appreciate that and empathize with that, because if I was in the opposite situation, I'd be like, well, yeah, dude, you're fine.
Yeah. It's just so fucking annoying, bro. Yeah. I just want a job.
Yeah. I can empathize with the other side though, because I can understand how you'd feel.
It's just annoying because like everybody makes it seem like, oh, like if you don't have a job, like it's because you're not looking for one. It's like, no, I'm very much looking for one.
You wanna know how most people get jobs? Like, they just know somebody.
Yeah, it's all connections.
Mm-hmm.
All connections.
Connections, and sure, you gotta have some type of, like, for certain, like, for example, for my job, yeah, I had to have a certain GPA, I had to have this, whatever. But the job that I have, technically, well, the internship to get the job I have wasn't even there. There was just somebody who was in the company who luckily was able to push my name through.
Yeah.
There's only, like, 6-7 people from our area that even work for the company that I'm working for. Like, that got in my class. And again, I don't know how that happened, but I just got lucky with somebody being able to push my name through.
Bro, it's all connections. And that's, like, I get it, but it's also just, like, annoying.
It's annoying.
Because it's like,
because you're gonna have somebody.
I am qualified to do certain things that I'm applying for, but because I don't have that connection.
And you'll definitely have people who, too, maybe don't deserve, and it's not life. This is a perfect example. Life's not fair.
Yeah.
You're going to have people who didn't do anything, didn't work for anything at all, and will make more money, do more of this, do more of that. I can think
of a couple people.
Yep, and we could probably think of the one person right now in our heads right now that there's the one person that, but But yeah, dude, it's just, it sucks. But I truly do think that whatever is meant to be, it will be, whether it's a year from now, whether it's 2 years from now, whether you're just doing BS stuff. Yeah, you pick up a job or two that's pretty good, falls off, whatever. Maybe in your 40s you become a millionaire. Maybe in your 30s you discover this and that. You know what I mean?
We just need to come up with a really good invention.
Yeah.
I mean, what we really need to do is just go viral, become famous.
I could think of an invention for sure.
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Not right now. If you give me like 5-10 minutes.
Don't. Even if you think of one right now, don't say it. Because then, we got to patent that shit.
Yeah.
Become millionaires.
There was definitely something that came out, I'm not going to lie, like a year or two ago that I actually had the thought of before it came out.
Nah.
I was like, damn.
Bro, you want to talk about that? I think I sent this video in the group chat. I don't know if you watched it. We did our marketing project, the retractable bottle.
Oh, yeah.
We had to do a project where we made a product out of a water bottle, and our lazy asses were like, all right, let's cut 2 water bottles in half and make it a retractable water bottle. Yeah. And like we literally did it to like half-ass the project and just like be like, oh yeah, it's a retractable water bottle. Tell me why I'm scrolling on Instagram one day, and you know how you get those ads from time to time. It's an ad for a retractable water bottle. And I was like,
yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Like we had it. We were fucking around and we had it. Yeah. We just didn't think we had it because we were fucking around. We could have been onto something and we just didn't.
It's rough,
we didn't know it.
It's rough. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I mean,
things will work out, man.
You
eventually,
know, enough of the fucking therapy session. But I do think that things will eventually work.
Control what you can control.
It's just frustrating in the moment.
For sure.
Like I think long term, like I know I'll be fine. I know I'll figure shit out. Like I've never not figured shit out. I always find a way to make shit happen. But it's just in the moment, it's frustrating because, like you said before, there's only so much you can do, and I'm doing everything I can do. I'm applying for jobs. I'm modifying my resume to fit each job to like tailor it to that position to make it sound better. Like I'm not just sending off like a generic resume. I'm tailoring it every time I send it off. Yeah. So I'm doing everything that I can do.
Eventually it'll fall. Has to.
Or I'm going to be homeless.
You're doing what you can.
I'm going to be sitting on the side of the road, be like, yo, Spencer, throw me $1, dog.
Control your controllables and...
Control your controllables.
Control the controllables.
Control the controllables. Spencer Payne, 2022.
Control the controllables, man.
That's a good quote.
Thanks.
I don't really know how that applies. Like
control the controllables.
But like
control what you can control.
It sounds so like stupid, but it also makes sense. It's like control the controllables.
Control the controllables. It just sounds good. I like it.
It does sound. It sounds. That's one of those things where it's like it sounds smarter than it is.
Yep.
Like it sounds like you said something, but you really didn't.
That's one of those things where somebody says and you're like, right, and you believe it even without understanding what it means. Yeah.
I'm a hangnail. Talk to me, Spence. What do you
What's the worst pain you've ever been
in?
Physical pain.
Easy. Bruised tailbone.
It's one of mine too, actually.
Bruised tailbone.
I was an idiot about it too. Tell me how you got a bruised tailbone, bro.
Playing baseball.
Mine's worse.
I mean, yeah, probably. Mine's not like mine's just bad because I did it to myself.
Times. Yeah.
Like, so I was playing baseball back in my youth, and I believe I was stealing second base. And
should have been stealing home, bro.
Well, I wasn't there yet. I was trying to get to second first. You can't get to home before you get to second. It's basic geometry, or something.
Something like that.
But I think I was stealing second, and this was, you couldn't slide head first. You had to slide feet first. So I slid feet first, and I've slid a million times. Like it wasn't like this wasn't like early in my baseball career, but like it was probably like, I was still young, but like I knew how to slide properly, basically. And I slid into second, and I fucked something up somewhere. I don't know what I did wrong in terms of sliding, but basically my ass came down and I slid, like my tailbone landed like right on my cleat, Like, because you know how you, like, when you see people slide, they, like, tuck their leg under?
Yeah.
Somehow my foot ended up way too far back. Like, it was under my ass. Like, it's supposed to be, like, behind your knee, but it somehow, like, I don't know if it got caught or what, but it ended up under my ass. And my tailbone just came down on my cleat, and this was, like, metal spikes. Like, this wasn't, like, rubber cleats. This was, like metal baseball cleats.
Yikes.
Right down. Just, and bro, it was bad in the moment, and it just got worse. Like, the pain just kept getting worse. And, like, I was, like, waddling around for the next, like, 5 to 6 days. Like, couldn't really sit down without it, like, being super uncomfortable. Like, I was basically, like, sitting everywhere like this, or, like leaning, or, like, laying down on my stomach if I could lay down. Like,
for you, bro.
It was bad. Another one, when I got the wind knocked out of me playing baseball, is weird. I had a lot of injuries playing baseball, and, like, that's a non-contact sport.
I had a
technically.
couple bad ones in baseball.
Like,
too.
I played basketball, and, like, as much as some people will say that that's not a contact sport, it definitely is.
It is, bro.
And I definitely, like, I had some injuries in basketball. I rolled my ankles all the time. Like, I high sprains, everything. But I had worse injuries playing baseball, which is crazy because, like, that shouldn't really happen if you think about it. But I got the wind knocked out of me playing baseball. I was playing third base, and that was the day I learned why they call third base the hot corner, because somebody hit a line drive directly at me, hit me square in the chest. This was the first time, I had the wind knocked out of me a couple times after that.
I know that hurt.
But that was the first time I ever had the wind knocked out of me.
Like right in the gut?
It was right in my solar plexus. And, like, that was the first time it happened. Like I said, I genuinely thought I was dying.
God, yes.
Like, I thought I was dying on the baseball field. Like, I was laying down looking up, and I was like,
I'm done. It's over.
Like, I literally could not breathe, and my dad was like, just lay there, you're good. And then, like, it goes away, and then you're fine.
Yeah, but you're panicking, bro.
Like, I literally, like, because I never had the wind knocked out of me, I thought I was dying. Like, I genuinely thought, this is it.
The first time getting the wind knocked out of you sucks.
I thought it was over.
Because you have no reference point, bro. So you literally, that is like the first time you think you're dying, bro.
Yep, and that was the day I learned why they call third base the hot corner in baseball. Because that ball came at me hot.
You probably did not want to play third base anymore.
I was like, put my ass back at shortstop, please.
Jesus,
like,
bro.
I'm a natural shortstop. Put my ass back where I belong. Third base is not for me, fellas.
Rough, dog.
But what about you? What's the
one of them was tailbone too, and I just decided to stand on a soccer ball with 2 feet.
Oh, and you just slipped off and busted your ass?
Yeah, I tried standing on with 2 feet, and then I did that. And then I decided, I don't know how many months later, maybe a year later, I just did it again. So that happened again.
You busted your ass and hurt your tailbone twice?
Yeah. Probably it was at least 2 times. Another time, getting the wind knocked at me for the first time. I don't remember when it was, but same thing. Sucks. You think you're dying, literally.
It's horrible, bro.
I'm pretty sure I started crying. I'm sure I started crying.
It's so bad.
And then another baseball-related one I had. Well, actually, yeah, Tanner Brocky. Dude, we're on the same baseball team. And this dude just freaking... Tanner had a strong arm, but he just decides to just... We were just playing catch, like, you're back and forth. Mm-hmm. And dude just throws it hard as hell, and it hit me right in the stomach. I was like... So, that happened. And then another one baseball-related was me and my boy Vinny were just throwing the baseball outside. I was not very good at baseball, as you can tell. And I just played for a year. And he threw the ball high up, pop fly. I go to get it. Completely missed. Hits me right in the eye. And I'm falling on the ground, like going like in circles, like kicking my feet. It hurt so bad. So yeah, that was
I thought of another baseball injury I had. And this one wasn't like, it wasn't the most painful one, I guess. It definitely hurt. And thinking back, I'm pretty positive I probably should have gotten stitches for it, but I didn't. This was like AA or AAA, Little League still. So we had, or I think it was, because I think once you got to majors, you didn't have to wear a cage anymore. You could wear like the little like C-flap joints. Mm-hmm. But I think up till AAA, you had to wear a cage, if I'm not mistaken. Regardless, I know I had to wear a cage. So like my batting helmet had a cage on it. And I was on third base coming home. Slide into home plate, like throws come in, and I'm trying to trying to put my team on the board, you know?
Yeah.
Slide into home. Catcher catches the ball, goes to tag me, tags me in the face. And I, like, you know, I got my cage on. The cage goes up, and there was a sharp piece on the bottom of the cage. It went into my mouth and sliced my tongue open.
God.
And, bro, I'm sitting there.
How unfortunate. Wow, unlucky.
Like, I literally.
Jesus, dude.
I just remember, like, and my dad was the coach. So, like, my dad, like, I remember getting up. And, like, I was like, damn, my mouth hurts. But, like, I didn't, like, think anything of it. And then I spit, and I was like.
That's a lot of blood.
I was like, hey, Dad, this isn't good. And, like, but it hurt, but, like, it didn't hurt that bad. But I'm pretty positive I probably should have got stitches for it because I genuinely, like, it was, like, probably this big of a cut down the middle of my tongue. And, like, it didn't, like, go all the way through or anything. It was, like, the top layer or whatever.
Yeah,
but like, honestly, it kind of was cool afterward. Like, once it stopped hurting, it was kind of cool because, like, when I'd move my tongue, it just, like, there was, like, a little flap.
That don't seem cool.
I mean, for me as a child, it was cool.
Look at this,
I was like, hey, look at this shit. Like, my tongue got like my tongue can do cool things. That's crazy. Moving on. Hey Spencer, what's the most random trivia fact that you know? Let's not talk about what just happened. What's the most random, like, bro? What's the most random?
You've had so many more of those moments than me too. That's the worst part.
I know, but what's the most random piece of trivia information, like,
bro?
If this came up on a trivia question,
is so hard.
But just think of, like, all the useless information you know. Like, if a trivia question about this came up, you'd be like, I don't know why I know this answer, but I do.
All right, I don't even know if this is true, but I saw it. I don't know if it's like a show or a movie. I feel like it's probably right. The rabbit is, I think, one of the only mammals where they actually have the nutsack in front of the penis.
Really?
That's what I heard. I have no idea if that's true. But I mean, I think if they said it, it's probably correct.
Who said it?
I can't remember where I heard it, but I wouldn't just make that up, you know?
I mean, yeah, that does seem like a random thing to make up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't really want to look it up either.
Yeah, let's not.
I really want to see. I mean, I probably will after.
I mean, honestly, I was going to say, like, yours could be, like, the blue whale thing where you can, like, swim through a blue whale's veins or whatever. That shit that you said one time.
I said that before? I know it's... I mean, I looked it up, but, like, I didn't know it. Yeah, no, it is. I think it might be a whale too, or I think probably blue whale because whale is blue. I think blue whale is the biggest whale.
Big whale.
Big whale.
But yeah, I mean,
that's nuts. You swim through blue whales, man.
It is kind of crazy. I mean, that's not kind of crazy. It's very crazy. But mine is for whatever reason I know that Sachin Tendulkar is the all-time leading run scorer in rugby history.
Is that SR Tindak? Is that something? I know that's
yeah, I don't know what SR is, but his name is Sachin Tendulkar. He's the all-time leading run scorer in rugby history. He's like the greatest rugby batsman of all time. That? Or why am I saying rugby? I fully meant cricket. I'm having a rough day at the office, apparently. You don't fucking bat in rugby, Nate. You don't. Yeah. You just don't.
Yeah.
Cricket. He's the all-time leading run scorer in cricket history.
There you go.
Rugby is a different sport.
How did you know that? I guess you just know it.
I play a lot of Trivial Pursuit on the Xbox, and like for whatever reason,
I didn't get on my Trivial Pursuit bag.
Yeah,
it's a fun game.
Yeah, playing Trivial Pursuit with Nick, his dad, his brother is always a good time. Get you in there, bro. It's so funny, and I'm not trying to shit on his brother, but he always just has
I was gonna say that.
He always just has like one or two times where he answers something stupid, and it's the funniest shit in the world. Like, I'm trying to think what's one that he did, because there's been so many at this point. Like, he just answers it, and you're just like, dude, are you fucking okay?
Yeah.
And I can't think of any off the top of my head, but
dude, I really want some Subway right now.
What?
Oh, Subway is. I mean, we've talked about this. My favorite. I'm literally not even trying to change the subject. I'm just super hungry, and I can't eat anything else today because I already ate all my food. Some Subway.
Subway is such a random thing to get a craving for. I cannot lie.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
Do you know the last time I craved Subway?
I could eat Subway every single day.
I mean, like, I could eat Subway, but I
would enjoy it every single day.
I don't think I've craved Subway in at least
I really like
6 years.
I really like the sauce there.
Which sauce?
Chipotle and mayo together. Yeah.
Isn't that just Chipotle mayo?
But like the separate sauces, but also together.
I see.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking.
Well, I guess their Chipotle sauce honestly is Chipotle mayo, and then it's because it's definitely a mayo base.
And then you get more mayo.
Yeah, I'm a big mayo guy.
We know.
I used to not like it though. I used to be like you. Now I love it.
You're a man of culture now. You're a man of white culture.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that's the most like not culture thing.
You're a mayonnaise marauder.
It's pretty much just eggs too.
Is it?
Yeah, egg base.
I wouldn't know. I'm not cultured on mayo.
Like that, yeah.
I'm not up to speed.
Yeah.
But
I really want some.
Bro, now I'm thinking about sandwiches and I want a Bleecker sandwich. Bleecker is so good.
I want to do like a 10,000 calorie challenge sometime, dude. I'd go dumb.
Bro, I wish I could have taken you to Bleecker because you would have liked their sandwiches. They
Pittsburgh.
Huh? No, it's in Richmond.
Ooh, yeah, we should have.
It's
bro.
like this little it's like this little place in the business building at VCU. And it's like kind of like Subway. You just pick all your shit and everything like that. Bro, their sandwiches are so good. Get it on. I always got a turkey and provolone on a croissant. Toasted with
croissant is such a good like. Oh yeah, I'm with you on that.
With spinach, tomato, and Chipotle mayo.
Can rock with that. I'd probably get lettuce instead of spinach. Maybe, or probably not.
See, I'm a big spinach guy over lettuce.
I'd probably go lettuce, a little bit of red onion, and mayo. Well, Chipotle mayo would have been fine.
Like I don't know. I like. Also, it kind of depends on the type of lettuce too. I don't like shredded lettuce.
I like shredded.
I can get down with like lettuce leaves.
I like shredded. I like shredded lettuce the most.
I'm not a fan of shredded lettuce.
I just like the crunch, but I want to. Yeah.
So I usually go. For the spinach, bro. And shit was so good, and it was in the business building, like I said. So like freshman year, you could use swipes there. So that was like the best place to use swipes. So like we were like, I'd like take a journey to go to Bleecker. I mean, it's not far, but like it was out of my way from everything else.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a business student, so I would go to Bleecker, just swipe there, get a sandwich, and then once I was no longer a freshman, I would get freshmen to swipe for me. Like if I had friends that were freshmen, I would make them swipe for me.
Just make them.
I mean, I wouldn't be like do it, but I'd like ask them, and like first person that comes to mind is Nick Laster.
I was thinking that.
Nick Laster used to swipe me at Bleecker all the time.
That's the boy.
And he would it was so funny because bro, he's so funny.
I wonder what he's doing now.
I don't know. He left VCU and I haven't heard from him since. I hope he's doing well.
Didn't Ian Nestor also go to VCU?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay, because he went to.
I don't know.
But
Nick went to VCU, and so like I kind of like took him under my wing because like at this point he was like 2 years behind me, right? Because he was a year behind you.
Behind me.
So like when his freshman year, I was already a junior. So like I kind of like took him under my wing, and like if he had any questions about VCU or anything like that, like he would like text me or whatever. And it's so funny because like we were cool. Like he played basketball. Like I've known him since he was Nick. Like young, because he would always go to the pavilion.
Yeah.
So like we were boys like at that point. But it was so funny because like I'd ask him to swipe me, and like he'd be like, "Yeah, can I like come over to your place and hang out too?" And I was like, "No, I was just
just wanted a friend."
I was like, "Bro, like what do you think I'm gonna do? Have you bring me a sandwich and then just tell you to leave? Yes, you can fucking hang out at my place. Like what?"
Yeah.
And
I don't just want you for the sandwiches, bro. I mean, I do want the sandwich, but
he fucking geeked the fuck out of me because he was so genuine and wholesome about it. He's like, "Can I come over and hang out at your place?" And I'm like,
"Bro, I'm never gonna say no to you." Like
I was like, I wasn't asking you to bring, because like that was the thing. He would like bring it over to me, and I'm like, I'm not gonna have you bring me a sandwich and then just fucking go home.
Yeah, and be like, "All right, bro."
Like you can come over and hang out. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, that man stole some of my clothes and I never got them back. So
now, you know what? Maybe it's fair with the sandwiches.
I don't think that's how that works.
Probably not.
Because he stole my clothes. He didn't do it on purpose, but
it's one of those things you kind of just have, and you just like
he had a little too much fun at a party one night, and
peed his pants.
No, he was just very intoxicated, and he
no comment.
He was back at my place, and he needed a change of clothes. He didn't have a change of clothes, so I let him borrow a change of clothes because he was like, you kind of just sleep on your couch, and I was like, yeah. And he didn't have a change of clothes. He had like jeans, whatever. So I let him borrow a t-shirt and a pair of shorts or whatever. And he was like, I'm gonna take these home. I'm gonna wash them. Like, it's like, I'm gross, whatever. I'm gonna take these home. I'm gonna wash them, and I'll bring them back to you. Never got them back.
You ever pee the bed in college because you drank too much?
No.
I did twice.
Did you?
2 times.
Twice?
Yeah.
That's.
Well, I mean, did it happen? I know, bro. I know people have done it a lot of times.
I don't think I've ever been down that bad.
Really?
I've been down bad to the point where I've thrown up everywhere. I've never been like, I pissed myself. It might be more of a
fraternity thing just because people, I mean, that's really the only time I hear about it is like dudes in my fraternity like, yeah.
Nah, I think if I
twice. One time there's somebody else in there.
I'm on everything, like everything. That's never happened to me. But honestly, even if it did, I don't think I'd tell you.
Yeah.
Because especially in this, I'd tell you, but I wouldn't tell people I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want people to know that I pissed myself as a full-blown adult.
It's whatever.
But
happened 2 times.
It actually didn't happen to me. I'm not capping.
Happened freshman year. It sucked.
The worst thing that happened to me when I got too drunk is I threw up everywhere except for the toilet.
Happens to everybody.
That was really bad. It was really, really bad. And then my one of my
I don't know why I said that. Probably shouldn't have said that. Not that it matters that I said it or not, but now people know. But I don't care.
Nah, but like I threw up everywhere except the toilet in the bathroom, and like I was like very drunk, and I still felt bad enough about it because I shared the bathroom because this was like I lived with other people, and so I was like, all right, I need to clean this up immediately. So like I just finished throwing up, and I'm already cleaning the shit up. Like I went and got everything, and the fucking one roommate that we had that like wasn't a bad dude. He was just fucking odd as hell.
Yeah.
He just came in and started helping me clean it up, and I was like, bro, no, like, I got this. And he was like, no, like, I got you. Like, I was cleaning it because, like, I felt bad.
You know what it was, bro? He wanted you to show that he cared about you and that he wanted to be your friend.
But no, like, cool. Why was he cleaning the bathroom in flip-flops, though? There's yak
very, very
everywhere.
Valid.
There's yak everywhere. This dude's down scrubbing the floors and everything in flops.
Valid. Yeah.
What's wrong with you, bro?
Yeah.
Also,
if you be wearing open-toed shoes a lot, I don't know.
If you wear open-toed shoes in general, I got a problem with you.
Yeah.
Slides are acceptable.
Slides are acceptable, but I'll be honest with you. The first time I wore slides actually was whatchamacallit? Driving back from Hampton City when I was down there just because I wanted like a comfortable pair of shoes to have on. I don't be wearing open-toed shoes like that, man.
Bro, nah, slides are acceptable if you're at the beach or the pool or whatever, and they're acceptable if you're not there. You have to wear socks, though. I don't care. We can have a whole separate episode debating because some people say like socks and sandals, everything. If you are wearing slides and your dogs are out, I got a problem with you.
Yeah.
If you're like in the Chipotle line or like at the mall
and
your dogs are out,
if you're in the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, that's okay. Like then it's like whatever. But if you are in public, you are allowed to wear slides. You better have socks on. I don't care. And honestly, if you wear flip-flops at all as a man, I'm sorry. If you wear flip-flops at all, if there is something between your middle and big toe, I have a problem with you.
Yeah.
Get some fucking slides.
Yeah.
Do not wear thong sandals or whatever they fucking call them. Do not wear those shits as a full grown man.
Toe holds now.
Huh?
Toe holds.
Toe holds?
Heard that phrase go around.
Whatever they are, bro. If there's a piece of rubber or leather or whatever your sandal is made out of, if you got flip-flops where there's something between two of your toes, I have
Also,
issues
why
with
is the
you.
gap between that toe? Like, why did they decide, like, all right, big toes get
I think
where
it's just
it
because
separates?
naturally there's like a little bit of space.
Yeah, let's actually,
Like imagine having something between like your second and or like your third and
put that
fourth
jaw on
toe.
the pinky toe.
Like it's just right down the middle.
Put it on the pinky toe. Just have that. Jaw stick it
Nah,
out.
that would feel so weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, also sidebar, same roommate that let Jackson give him a tattoo when Jackson got a tattoo gun and everything.
Did I meet Jackson, right? That was the dude.
Yeah, my roommate.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
This was like early on, like because I met him at freshman year.
No.
And he had a phase where he got a tattoo gun and he would like practice. Like he was like, I want to be a tattoo artist. He like practiced on like the like pigskin sheets that they give you and everything like that. And he gave himself a bunch of tattoos. His whole like I think it's his left thigh just has random shit on it. It's honestly hilarious. But this other roommate of ours let Jackson give him a tattoo. Bold decision, young man, because that's on your body forever now.
Yeah.
And he got a tattoo on his wrist. Like, it wasn't like he got it somewhere that it could be hidden. He got a tattoo on his wrist of a rocket ship. Don't know the significance of it. Cool. After he got it, he was just going around singing Rocket Man by Elton John. Kind of strange. Whatever. But the thing that geeked me is I never actually asked Jackson, but I'm pretty sure he used the wrong needle tip when he was given the tattoo, because I think he used a shading needle because the lines were thick. Like it literally looked like somebody drew a Sharpie on his wrist or drew a rocket ship on his wrist in Sharpie.
Yeah.
It's not a good tattoo. I'm not gonna.
Rough, bro.
Like it's got great story behind it. Like it's funny. Like, oh, I got this tattoo from my roommate in college, but it looks pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why I never let Jackson give me a tattoo. I told Jackson if he got good with a tattoo gun, I'd let him give me a tattoo. He never got good enough to where I felt comfortable. Like I probably would have let him give me like some like stupid tattoo on my thigh or whatever, but like wrist is crazy.
Yeah, that is wild.
It's a bold place to get a tattoo from a guy who's not a professional tattoo artist.
Yeah. Yeah, I would never let somebody who is not professional do that. Even people who are professional, I still like freaks me out, bro. Because you can get it off with a laser, obviously, but
that shit hurts apparently.
Yeah.
I also saw Jackson give quite a few people tattoos on their ass because a bunch of people from the same fraternity got their pledge class letter or whatever. Like, you know how you obviously know, but like they were like Omicron or Delta or whatever class they were. They all got like a tattoo on their ass.
That's so bad.
So like there's just periods of time where like I just like walk in, Jackson just tattooing somebody's ass, and I'm like, what is this? Is crazy out of context. Like if I was just like an RA and I walked in right now, I would be like, what's happening? What the fuck is happening? I mean, I said that and I knew what was happening. I'm still like,
yeah,
what's going on?
Well, don't be sad. Get a tattoo, I guess, if you want a tattoo. But make sure it's by somebody who knows.
Go get a tattoo.
Knows how to do it.
I'd let one of my friends give me a tattoo if they were like, if they practiced a little bit. Like, here's my thing. I would let one of my friends give me a tattoo if it was safe. Like I don't really care if like they're good at it, because like I said, I'd get it somewhere where like it's not really visible and it'd just be like a funny story type thing. As long as they're taking all of the precautionary measures, using a new needle, like sanitizing everything, wiping down, like doing all that. Like I would have let Jackson give me a tattoo just for fun, because I knew he was like very like cautious about that stuff. Like when he'd run out of needles, he'd get more fresh needles. Like he was good with the cleanliness aspect of it, and that's like my biggest thing. Like if I have a shit tattoo on my thigh, who cares? Yeah. So it's not about how good it is. Like if you bought a tattoo gun and started practicing, I'd let you give me a tattoo just for fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't let me give somebody a tattoo.
Actually, yeah, now I'm thinking about it. Maybe not you. Maybe somebody else. No. Maybe like...
I'd be careful. If I was going to give somebody a tattoo, I'd
actually, no, I think out of all of our friends, I feel like you would be the most responsible in terms of giving someone a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like, I think you are one of the less responsible people overall, but that's like with yourself and just like you're in situations
when I like, if I need to be responsible, I'll be very, very responsible.
Exactly.
When it's my time to let loose,
you know how to switch it on and switch it off.
Yeah.
I think a lot of our other friends, it's just always off.
Yeah.
It's just like there's no responsibility. Yeah. So like
I actually am a very responsible person.
Like we know who the last person in our friend group we would let give
Yep.
us a tattoo is.
Yep.
So
I don't even like him touching me. It's the boy though.
Okay.
Yeah, that was funny.
Just with no context, that's very weird.
Also, I never peed the bed. That was a lie.
Never.
Nope.
Never?
Never. Not once in my life. Never.
Not even as a kid.
I just made it up to be funny. No, as a kid, I'm sure. No, actually,
Never pissed yourself once.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did. Pee pee poo poo.
I think it's about time, Spencer.
All right.
I think it's the end of this episode. So you know how we do things here. Go ahead and give the people at home or on the train or wherever the hell they're watching. Maybe they're watching this on the train. I don't know.
That's fair.
Give them some wisdom.
Man, find you a fence and run through it. Maybe it's a metaphorical fence too. That you just got to break through these barriers. Trying to do something great. Run through that fence. Whatever's stopping you, go through it. Just go through it full speed. Maybe you'll get a splinter or two. Maybe an obstacle will come across where it's like, yeah, you went 100%, but you made some errors. You got hurt a little bit, but guess what? You did it, and it'll heal, and you'll get that splinter out, and everything's gonna be okay. Or you could actually run through a fence. I don't know who has. Maybe somebody in here has. I have no idea.
I can think of a person that has.
Maybe they have. Maybe it's been multiple times. I don't know. We don't know who it is. There's somebody. What's up, bro? But yeah, do what you got to do and have fun. Don't have too much fun. Be responsible. You got to know when to turn it on and off. You know what I mean? But yeah. Run through a fence. That's all I got.
Okay. All right.
I want to hear this one.
Huh?
I want to hear this one.
I mean, there's really nothing crazy about it. Just shout out to the handicap stall. Like, think about it. You go into the bathroom, any time you go into the bathroom, whether it was middle school, high school, at work, in public, wherever you're going to the bathroom, if you go into a bathroom and it's empty,
that's the first one.
Which stall are you going to?
Big time.
You're going to the handicap stall.
Say like, oh yeah, like why are you in that one? It's like, bro, nobody's in there. If somebody came in who was handicapped in a wheelchair or whatever, of course I'm gonna let them get. I'm not gonna be like, no.
Well, see, here's the problem with that though: is if you're already in there and somebody in a wheelchair comes in,
I would do my best to hurry up what I'm doing and get out of there.
Yeah, but like realistically, if you say you go into the bathroom and it's empty and you don't go into the handicap stall, you're lying.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just so much nicer.
Yeah.
There's so much more space. Like, especially for like me, I'm a lengthy person. You're like a very muscular person. So like we're both big people in different ways.
Yeah.
So like those regular stalls,
that's spread out.
like they're not like, I mean, I know you're not going in there for comfort, but like nobody wants to be uncomfortable when they're taking a shit.
For comfort.
Do you? You go for comfort? I think you go to relieve yourself. Comfort is just,
for comfort.
I guess, yeah. You know what? Fair.
I go for comfort.
You got a point.
Are you uncomfortable and you really have to go to the bathroom? Yes.
You have a point. You're not wrong, actually. But like we're both bigger people, so like going into the regular stalls ain't exactly the greatest.
What if we made a toilet that was more comfortable than the regular toilets? Most toilets are the same. Yeah, you got the bidet. Maybe you got some heated seat toilets or something like that.
Cushy toilet or something?
I'm talking cushy toilet.
Cushy toilet would be nice.
Let's not say much more about it because I want people to take
let's keep that on under wraps. But yeah, man, shout out to the handicap stall. I don't really have much to say about it. Just if you say that you don't choose to go in the handicap stall, you're capping. You don't have to be you don't have to fight for these inequality, whatever bullshit. Like if the bathroom is open, I'm going in there.
Just gonna take the
if
stall.
if there's somebody in there, I'll use the other stall. It's not an issue, but I'm picking the one that is the most comfortable, has the most space.
The biggest stall, huh?
And if you don't do that, then you're just missing out. That's all I have to say. Just try it one time. If you know that the bathroom's empty, go in the handicap stall. You sit down,
try her out,
sit like this, get a little comfy.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can put your heels up. You can put your heels down. Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
Or toes up.
You can stand
your
up.
Heels are always down. Heels up would be crazy. That'd be crazy. That's like when you're in elementary school and you're trying to use the bathroom, but your feet don't reach the floor. You're just.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's all I got though. So.
Well, as we wrap up, gotta know where to find the people at, man. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at Spencer_Pain123. You can also follow me on my fitness account at Pain Gains. And if you want to follow me on TikTok, it's also at Pain Gains. If you want to follow me on Snapchat, Spencer_Pain42. But most importantly, you should follow the Uncontested Podcast. You should like, comment, and share because we are on YouTube at the Uncontested Studios. But on everything else, we're at the Uncontested Podcast. And, that's on Apple Podcasts. It's on Spotify. That's on Instagram. And, hey, that's on TikTok. And we've actually started to upload more on TikTok. We're going to be doing that multiple times a week here with some funny clips that we have. We're going to be converting that over to Instagram as well. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, man, hope y'all enjoyed and like, comment, share, give us 5 stars on YouTube and all that good stuff. So Nate, where can they find you at?
Y'all can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Nate Vranis. You follow me on TikTok at Cucumber Water. Yeah, that's it. I don't use anything else. So go do all that. Go follow all that shit. Go follow him. Go follow me. Go follow us.
Yes, sir.
And that's gonna do it. Yeah.
Signing out. The Illuminati's real.